Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Gonzii and we are back with day 2 of the World Cup, man. Today we have two games, Bosnia against Canada or Canada against Bosnia, and the United States of America versus Paraguay. Now, let's start off with Canada. Bosnia didn't do much. I'm looking at the stats, and yet again, for the third game in a row, we had a team with 61% possession against a team in the 30s. Both those things happened in the Mexico game and in the South Korea game. And yet again, Bosnia was just not good enough. They end up scoring first again against the tide of the game completely. They ended up scoring first, but Canada, slowly but steady, they were making a lot of mistakes in the first half. A lot of mistakes, despite dominating the ball in possession. They were making a lot of dumb mistakes, lost lots of mistakes in the building up phase of the offense. Even defensively, the goal, it's a complete lack of awareness by the defenders. And you get that in the World Cup, man. Those mistakes get punished, even by lower tier sides. So, but they end up growing into the game a little bit more, and they finally score in a 78th minute with a great finish by Kyle Larin. So yeah, man, not much to say, to be honest, because Canada, like I said, dominated the game. Bosnia really didn't have much going on, man. It really didn't. The next game was actually a banger of a performance by the United States of America. What a brilliant performance. I was not expecting that level of performance by the States. That was incredible football to watch. Pochettino, I know him from Europe. He's a great manager. He's awesome. He's phenomenal. He took Tottenham to their first Champions League final, and ask anybody, Tottenham doesn't do that. But he had his problems in the big game, so let's see how he handles it now. But again, I love this performance, man. Balogun was outstanding. Outstanding performance by Balogun. That second goal, it's picture perfect striker goal. He cuts inside and rifles it to the top corner. Phenomenal finish. Then we also had a great goal, the last one in the 98th minute by Giovanni Reina, one of the most exciting young talents in this United States squad, and he scored a phenomenal Trivela goal, bro. Outstanding, bro. States actually were looking a bit shaky in the beginning, but then the own goal from Paraguay enters, and they kick on. Immediately after the own goal, it's just United States throughout the game until Paraguay, against the current of the game, scores by Mauricio at the 73rd minute. But again, domination, complete domination by the United States. Phenomenal performance. Once again, fourth game in a row, 65% possession for the United States with 35% possession for Paraguay. An XG of 0.47 for Paraguay and 1.34 for the United States. Again, Balogun, man of the match. It was sensational. He showed flares of this while playing with Arsenal. And when he was at Arsenal, I checked him a lot more. Now he's at Monaco. And he's still very young, man. Very young. He's 24 years old. And he's coming on his own. He's being a good striker for Monaco and for America. And it really stood out this game. And I loved it. The energy from the crowd was amazing. All throughout the game. It helped they were winning from early. That really helped the crowd get going. I was incredibly surprised by the performance. Pleasantly surprised, I might add. I'm really happy for the United States, man, because like I said yesterday, I really want the sport to grow there. I really want the sport to explode in America, and Messi going there didn't do what I thought it would. It really didn't, because it's just the same with Messi there. The problem with the MLS is because you are still only attracting, just like the Saudi League, only players on the final curve of their careers. Now, the Saudi League has managed to pull some great players and young players too. The internet broke when they took Ruben Neves from Portugal to Saudi Arabia, João Felix from Portugal to Saudi Arabia, because those are young players. John Duran, he was one of the most up and coming strikers in the world with Aston Villa, scoring screamers, 21 years old, went to Saudi, didn't work out, but you know what I mean. So that's the problem with MLS. Just today, I saw that Lewandowski is going to the Chicago Fire, and that's great to grow for, and that's great. But you need young players that want to go there. If I was running an MLS club, I would look into Ajax's youth academy. I would look into my club's Sporting youth academy, because there are a lot of big name talents there. So some of them might need an America to go to, but that outlet is just not there yet. But if you go fish in these great academies, I'm sure you will find players that will do amazing and will be huge stars in America. But you need to do that, and right now I feel like MLS is not doing that. And I hope this World Cup changes that. I think they need to start looking at these big European youth academy squads and go there and fishing some of the talents. That's what I would do. Telling you right now, if I was Sporting KC or a manager, that's exactly where I'm going. I'm going to my club's youth academy and I'm fishing there, because there's a lot of talent there, man. And yeah, that's exactly what I would do. I know there's the rule about foreign players and everything, so you have to be mindful of that. You cannot just pluck 11 players from there and play them. I know that's not how it works, but I will make it work. And again, America did a phenomenal job, but Turkey is the one. I want to see them versus Turkey. I don't think it's the next game, but let me check. But again, big game. That's a big game, and Pochettino tends to crumble in those. That's a big game to go first in the group, and America, to me, does need to win their group to get an easier path in the bracket. So yeah, man, very surprised with America. Really loved the performance. And yeah, man, guys, this was your video for today, day 2 of the World Cup. Tomorrow, 4 games. There's a game at 5 a.m. Portugal time. I don't know where I'm going to find place to sleep, but I will. Don't worry about it. I got it. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching the video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Once again, and as always, all glory to Jesus Christ. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
You crawl out the smoke, call me by my own name. Play back every sin, every loss, every close shame. You remember that night, you reminded it in slow frame. Try to stain where you wash, but that stain don't hold same.